drawing dinosaurs, you will need some paper and a pencil. I'm going to be using a pen, but it will get on my hands and that gets a bit messy, so a pencil will be best. And the first dinosaur we're drawing is the Stegosaurus. So we're going to draw around all 5 of our fingers. Let's place them on the paper like this and draw around each one. Now I've spread them out so I can get my pen through each finger. And there we go. And now we're going to draw a big curve from where your thumb was, just here, up and over and down to over here. And then we want to join up our lines. So where your finger end line was, go all the way and taper to the end. Join up his tail. And that's the outline of our Stegosaurus shape. So now we need to add some details. I'm going to give him a smiley face because he's a friendly chap. And some toes. And Stegosauruses have a big row of spines, a sort of a leaf shape. So they're biggest kind of near his, at the middle of his back, near his bum. So we'll draw some big ones there, and then they get smaller as they go down his back. And then right at the end he has more kind of long spiky ones. And then coming down here they get smaller again towards his head. So there are spines, and you might want to give him some camouflage splodges, or some stripes, or some zigzags, whatever you fancy. I'm going to give mine a little bow tie. And there we go, that's our Stegosaurus. So the next one is a Tyrannosaurus, and I'll need a fresh sheet of paper. So to start with, hold your fingers together like this. We're not going to draw around the thumb, so don't worry about where your thumb is. And we're going to draw from the knuckle here to this knuckle here. So if you place that at the top of your paper and draw all the way around those bumpy fingers, and it should look a bit like that. Looks a bit funny right now. So now we need to draw the rest of the body so it makes sense. So we'll start with this bump here, that's the back of his head, and then we're going to draw a big sweeping curve that goes down and then comes up over here. So this is going to be his spine, and then his tail is going up. And then we want our tail to come back down. Got quite big chunky tails. A nice curve like this. And then at the back they've got quite big chunky feet, big toes. There's our first foot, and our second one. And then we need some little arms up here, so draw this line coming up and sticking out with some little fingers. And then join it up together. And there's our outline of our Tyrannosaurus. So the finger bumps here are all going to be parts of his face. So this top one is going to be his furrowed brow. So we need to draw an eye just here. There we go. And this bump here is his nose. So draw a little nostril. like that. And then these bumps are his lips. And as you know, Tyrannosauruses have big teeth. I'm going to draw a big zigzag. Just like this. And I'm going to give mine some stripes, I think. So I'm going to give him some stripes going all the way down his tail and down his back. And I might give him a couple of stripes in his belly as well. And there we go, that's our Tyrannosaurus. So the last one we'll do is a Brontosaurus. I've got a fresh piece of paper. And for this we're going to draw around 4 of our fingers. We'll spread them out. And ignore the thumb, we don't need that. Draw around 4 fingers. There we go. And now we need a neck and a tail. So if we start here, where our first leg will be, and we're going to go up and make a round shape for the head. So just like this. And then we're going to go down, and that's the neck of our Brontosaurus. And then we want to go across and all the way over here for a big long tail. There we go. And then we want to join these up. So that's the outline of our Brontosaurus. And now we need to add our details. So, nice friendly little face. And I'm going to add some splodges. Little polka dots all the way down his neck. Lots of different sizes. And all the way down his tail. And there we go. There's our Brontosaurus. And if you wanted to, you can colour them in, make them nice and jazzy, or you can use them as stencils and create some nice collages. So I've made some collages with mine. There's Mr. T.rex. And there you go.